Hello and welcome back. I'm Joseph Hoffman. Today we are learning a new skill. It's called transposing. Let me show you on the piano what it means to transpose. Let's say you want to play chocolate. You'd place your fingers on C, D, E, F, G, which we can also call the C major pentascale. But let's pretend that you just woke up, so your eyes are still feeling a little blurry, and by accident, you place your right hand finger one on D instead of C. So it sounds like this. Sounds a little different, doesn't it? We just transposed to the key of D minor. Transposing means taking music into a new position, either higher or lower. We could play chocolate starting on any key we wanted. It doesn't have to start on C. We could start in the key of G. We could even start on a black key. But let's come back to the key of D. When I play chocolate in D, is there a note that sounds a little funny to you? Listen carefully. Aha, right here. This F sounds a little sad to me. To understand why, we need to come back to the C major pentascale. These notes have letter names: C, D, E, F, G. But they also have names in solfege. Can you sing them with me? Do, re, mi, fa, so. Good. Now, this is important. Letter names are fixed. They can't move around. A C is always a C, right here. And this key will always be a D. But solfege patterns can move around. They're not locked to just one key. It may help to pretend for now that do, re, mi, fa, and so are 5 people in a family, with Daddy Do or Mr. Do, to you, at the bottom, and re, mi, fa, and so are all the kids. Now, in this family, most people like to have their own personal space. Notice how do and re have a black key in between them. When 2 notes, white or black, have exactly one key in between them, we call it a whole step. It's like they each have their own bedroom with a wall in between. So do to re is a whole step. Re to mi is also a whole step because they have a black key in between them. But here's where things change. Is there a black key in between mi and fa? No. That's because mi and fa are like best friends. Maybe they're twin sisters or twin brothers, and they like to be really close to each other. So let's actually give them a special color to help us remember that. Maybe it's like they're sharing the same bedroom. When 2 keys on the piano have no note in between, we call that a half step. So mi and fa form a half step. Then finally we have fa and so. Do fa and so make a half step or a whole step? If you said whole step, you're correct. There's a black key in between again, so we know it's a whole step. Now, let's review from Mr. Do again. We start on do, then we go up, say it with me, we go up a whole step, then another whole step, then a half step, then a whole step. When you follow that pattern of half steps and whole steps, you get a major pentascale. Now, let's pretend that Mr. Do doesn't want his family to live in the key of C anymore. Can families move to a new house sometime? Yeah, sure they can. Remember, letters cannot move, but solfege can. Mr. Do decides that he wants to move to the key of D. So here we go. He's going to move his whole family together. Families stick together. So here's the whole family now with Mr. Do in the key of D. Uh-oh. Can you see a problem? Remember how mi and fa are best friends? Well, now they have a black key in between them. Listen how sad mi feels about this. Oh man, can you hear how sad mi is? Re, mi. Well, fortunately, Mr. Doe has a solution. He builds a bunk bed for me on this black key. So now mi and fa are a half step apart again. See, there's no key in between. You'll notice now that re to mi are a whole step, since there is exactly one key in between. So now everyone has their personal space who wants it, except for mi and fa, who are now a half step apart again. Let's listen to see how chocolate sounds in the key of D major. Does everyone sound happy again? Yes. Everyone has their personal space who wants it, and mi and fa are a half step again. By the way, when we shift up one half step, like this, from here to here, we call that a sharp. So we call this note F. If we move to the black key, we call that F sharp. Well, I've done a lot of talking. It's time to play. Let's try the D major pentascale together. Place your right hand finger 1 on D, then finger 2 on E, finger 3 on F sharp, finger 4 on G, and finger 5 on, can you tell me the letter of this note here? If you said A, you're correct. Remember, we have Grandma's house, her bedroom, and then Aunt Annie's bedroom right here for finger 5. Okay, as we play, can you sing the solfege with me? With your fingers on these keys, let's sing and play. Ready, go. Do, re, mi, fa, so. Good. Now let's try singing the letter names, one at a time, starting with D, E, and then remember this one's called F sharp, G, then A. Say the letter names and play with me. Ready, go. D, E, F sharp, G, A. Good job. Now let's try it with our left hand. With your left hand finger 5, cover up D, E, F sharp, G, A. Let's try the left hand singing solfege once and then singing the letter names. Ready, go. Do, re, mi, fa, so. Good. Now let's say the letter names. Go. D, E, F sharp, G, A. Good. Now for an extra challenge, let's try saying the letters stepping down. So it'll be A, G, F sharp, E, D. Say it and play with me. Go. A, G, F sharp, E, D. Good. Now while your left hand's there, let's go ahead and try to play chocolate in the key of D major. So basically we've transposed chocolate from the key of C to the key of D. Sing the words to chocolate with me while we play in the key of D. Go. Yum, 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 yum. Chocolate I have some. Good. Let's try chocolate with the right hand in the key of D. Cover up the same notes again of the D major pentascale. Ready, go. Yum, 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 yum. Chocolate I have some. Good. Now, any song that you used to play in the C major pentascale, it's possible to transpose that song to the D major pentascale. For example, now let's try 5 woodpeckers in D major. Can you place finger 1 on D again with finger 3 on F sharp? And let's try to play 5 woodpeckers. Ready, go. Woodpecker tap, tap. 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 Looking for a bug. Yum. Now let's try frog in the middle transposed to the key of D, using the left hand. So with your left hand, place finger 5 on D. For frog in the middle, we only use do, mi, and so. So let's try those 3 notes. We have do on D. Now mi is on F sharp, mi, and so is on A. So to play frog in the middle, those are the 3 notes we're going to need. Do, mi, and so. And we begin on so. Let's try to play frog in the middle using those 3 notes, now in the key of D. Ready, go. Frog in the middle, frog in the sea. Frog in the middle, can't catch me. Pretty cool, huh? Great job learning about transposing and how to play the D major pentascale. For your practice this week, I'd like you to try transposing all of the songs you know to the D major pentascale. In fact, if you have one hand that feels weaker than the other, you should practice that hand even more. A pianist needs both hands to be strong and coordinated. As always, from our website, you can download the complete materials for Unit 1 to get extra practice and review on the D major pentascale. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Dad, So's coming into my room again. So please go back to your own room. Sorry, Dad.